G'day guys. Hey, so if you're new to my channel, g'day, how's it going? Like, subscribe, all the fun stuff if you like what's going on. If you're here from previous, you will know that I've been really sick with the old spicy cough. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much for all the warm well wishes, etc. I am up to voiceover number 5, which if you've been here for 5 seconds, you would know that I don't re-record. I just do it once, don't listen to it back, and I just put it up. That's how it is. I speed up things. I leave in the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's what I do. But I've had dogs barking. I've had coughing from myself. I then had a toilet flush. So, you know, I'm going for round 5. You ready for it? Oh boy, has it been a week or what? Now, what am I trying to do? I'm trying in vain to create some texture on the background. Of, I'm fiddling with stuff. I apologize. I can't help it. I always have a pen in my hand, but okay. So I'm using my little brush. These are my little brushes. I love these things. They are my new little thing that I keep playing with. Sorry, I have to drink as I'm going because this is number 5, and I can tell you the old throat's a bit sore. Okay. So these little brushes are a game changer. If you like using your ink, but you like to have it in specific spots, like you don't want it to just be a big blob, you don't want it to just take up a whole big area, these brushes are a game changer. Do I get a kickback from them? No, not at all. But you know what? They are fantastic. Now, I put some ink down and then realized I should have just put some texture paste down. It's all going through the same stencil. And later on I realized it actually looks a little bit like this stencil that I've got. It's a darkroom door. It's a small stencil and it's called Mesh. There will be a link in my description below, and it is to Crazy Craft Obsession, and they've got some in stock. So if you want to get yourself one of those. Now, I was just trying to create some different shadows and stuff in the background there. Now, I used the inks that I did use Lost Shadow and I did use Hickory Smoke. Both of those, I was kind of going for, I was leaning towards grungying it up a little bit. Not making it black, but just sort of making it a little bit not, you know, kids, they come home from school and they're a little bit dirty. They're a little bit, you know, whether they've been in the sandpit for the day or whatever. And they're a little bit dirty. So I wanted it to be a little bit like that. And Ange was never really a dirty, like she never really come home from school too dirty or anything like that. But that's kind of where my brain was going. So it's okay. Now, a good day. I bought this particular sheet. It is the Paige Evans Splendid number 4. It's from the Splendid collection and it's the number 14 page. If you buy the individual papers, it's number 14. Now, it's got a whole list of, there's like 5 or 6, 1, 2, 3. There were 6 large titles that you can cut out. Perfect. If you do not have an electronic cutting machine, if you do not have die cutting machine or thickers, that's a perfect way to get a title. This is me grunging it up. That's Lost Shadow there, by the way. Sorry, I just need to keep drinking because otherwise I'm going to cough. Now, sorry, I need another drink. I'm going to cough. So this is a piece of muslin, just a scrap. I just wanted to create I saw the stencil sitting out of the corner of my eye. I'm really sorry. I keep having to drink or I'm going to cough. And I thought it looked, the stencil that I've already put the ink through, and the texture paste, kind of looks like muslin. Do you reckon? I'm so trying not to cough. There it is. I'm sorry. It's just going to have to stay in there. Otherwise, I apologise. I really do. But otherwise, there's not going to be videos up till next week. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'm trying to grunge this up a little bit. What did I just do then? I just added some LUNAR paste. Save your LUNAR paste. It didn't work. That was my COVID brain, okay? I was trying to get some shimmer on it. I don't know why I didn't just use my shimmer spray that I make up. I guess because I was just playing with the LUNAR pastes and I was creating all these beautiful things that I cannot wait to do on a layout. And for some reason, I thought that would be a great way to go. I don't know what I was thinking. It didn't work. Save your LUNAR pastes. Next time, use mica spray. That'll work heaps better. So, I was trying to create more of a shadow behind my photos. That's what I was trying to do. On a normal day, on a good day, when I've got my crafty brain on properly and I haven't lost my groove, you know, it works and it will work and it will be all good. But, oh well. What else can I tell you about this layout? Look, honestly, it's just a straightforward layout. It's not, I did use a fair few things actually, but it was just me wanting to just play and get my hands in and just do something with my hands. That's pretty much where I was at with it. This title was kind of doing my head in. I was still, at this point, I was still on the fence. I was thinking, you know what, I'm just going to turn the Cricut on and I'm just going to cut myself a title. But I really like the title. I like it. I like the boldness of it. And that's when it registered to me what was wrong with it. It's the pink. So I was getting rid of the pink. But even with that tiny little bit of pink around the outside edge, it was completely throwing me off. So I ended up going around it all with my Posca paint pen, my black one, just my fine one, just to get rid of, it wasn't really to add another colour to it, it was just to get rid of the pink. And, you know, looking at it there now, it looks fine. It's probably just this sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? That I'm being this pedantic over it. Look how hard that material went. That's from the LUNAR paste. It set it like starching back in the 80s, you know, like you used to, I remember my mum used to, my grandmother, she used to starch things and it was like stiff as a board. But anyway, so all I'm doing here is just cutting a little bit, because really all I wanted it on there for was just to create a little bit of interest behind the photos. It wasn't for anything over dramatic. It wasn't, you know, that's all I was doing with it. Now, it's at this point that I realize I need some shimmer. There's no shimmer, and this is what's wrong with my layout. So, hindsight. Let's just use our hindsight for a second. Had I just put the LUNAR paste through the stencil rather than the light and fluffy modelling paste, I would have got exactly the result I was after. But you know what? We live and we learn, and I wanted the silver to come through from the back. You know what I mean? So it gave it more depth. That's what I was trying to do. And I think I needed to just sit down and really think about what I wanted to do before I started. But this is what happens when I'm sick and I'm not really thinking clearly. It's very annoying, and I'm sure it's annoying to watch as well. I'm so sorry. So I do want to throw out there though, I'm thinking of everyone in New Zealand at the moment with their, I hope everyone is okay. I know there's like, I saw it on the news, and then it popped up on my Facebook, and it popped up on my YouTube, and it was like, oh my God, like the flooding and then the landslides, the earthquake, like gee whiz. You think Australia's copped it? You guys are copping it too. It's just, the weather's gone mad. Can we just focus for 1 second on the fact that the weather has gone mad? It's just insane. COVID's taken over the weather. That's my theory. My theory, and I'm going to stick to it. Okay, so I'm just going around my border with some black paint Posca pen. Gee whiz. I can't even talk. This is what happens when you do 5 voiceovers. You forget what you've actually said, and have you actually said it on this one, or was it on the last one? It's too hard. I'm telling you people, it's too hard. I will say, if you are new to my channel, I am usually much more organised than this. I always leave in the good, the bad, the ugly, including LUNAR paste on a piece of muslin over the top of distress oxides. I'm not sure why I even thought that would work. And that's what I do. I'm just quirky, crazy little Karen, and this is what I do, and I love to do it. I've been doing it for over 20 years, and I just do things and hope people like it, basically. So I am trying in vain not to cough anymore. And I hope everyone had a wonderful Valentine's Day, by the way. I wasn't even on here because I was very, very under the weather. But I hope everyone had a wonderful Valentine's. Let me know below what you got for Valentine's Day. My husband and I don't celebrate Valentine's Day because we have a wedding anniversary in 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks, let me think. Yes, I think it's like 2 weeks and a day or something after Valentine's Day. So yeah. So we don't really celebrate Valentine's Day. We celebrate our wedding anniversary. So let's hope by then the old COVID has gone away and we can celebrate. Do something fun. I actually know where I want to take my husband. And I know he doesn't watch my videos, so I'm going to say where I'm going to take him. I'm going to take him to this gorgeous restaurant. It's local to us, and it's called Basil and Vine. It is amazing. It's an Italian restaurant. Mate, whoa, it is the best food. So all I'm doing here is loading up. I'm loading up. I'm sorry. I apologize for my pathetic voiceover today. I can't do it a 6th time. I just can't. Honestly, it's crazy. So I am raising up my title on some foam to give it dimension. There you go. See, I can string words together. If you're not laughing with me, you got to be laughing at me by now, surely. I'm giving it a crack, okay? It's, what is it? It's like 4:45 in the afternoon. I've managed to get one of these done today. I've also managed to collect my child and get her to gymnastics training. I've got another child that's annoyed at me because she's got COVID and I wouldn't let her go to training. And yeah, I'm just winning Mother of the Year awards all round today. So you get that on the big jobs, don't you? You win some, you lose some. I can't help it. It's just how it has to be. So these are my flat back. I love these things. I swear to God, Bobby, you are the bomb.com. Seriously, these things are so good. I didn't realize how much I needed these in my life. These are the PINKFRESH Studio Metallic Pearls. These are the matte silver ones. These things are so good. So good. I will be buying more of these. I can assure you of this. I will buy more because I love my little sprinkly bits. I really, really do. Here I'm just putting a little bit of black on there because I'm trying to figure out why it doesn't look finished. And then it dawns on me. Very shortly, I realize it's because the border, I know it's got a border and I know it's got a zigzag sewn border, but see, it needs a black bit on the edge or a darker bit on the edge. And then it looks, I'm just doing lines with dots at the end of the line and it just finished it off. So if you've stuck around all the way to the end of this, listening to me cough, listening to me losing my marbles, thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate it. I really do. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, leaving me a comment. Let me know what you did for Valentine's Day. And here's my close-up. If you want to see close-up photos, jump over to either my Instagram or to my Facebook group. Facebook group is usually up every single day. Instagram I'm not so good with. I sometimes get it over there. Yeah. And like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I put up a video, which is usually 6 days a week, every single morning at 5 a.m. my time. So the only reason there's been a couple of hiccups is because I got this spicy cough. But that's okay. Thank you so much for watching. I will chat to you soon. Bye for now, guys.